Hello everyone, this is the bronze match between me and Indczn. About to start, dualcast by SMG and Zoltar. Go to their channels on Twitch if you want commentary of any quality. I'm probably not going to be commenting a lot while playing, because I need all my energy and attention and focus to win. Here we go.
Medium levels of silicon found. Low levels of aluminum found. High levels of carbon found. Medium levels of water found. Medium levels of iron found.
I'd work with worse. Don't worry, we'll have this outpost off the ground in no time.
Ooh, a geothermal vent. That would be useful.
Scientific colony founded.
High levels of water found. High levels of aluminum found.
Not a problem. We'll have this done in a jiffy. I just need to locate some spare parts.
Scientific colony expanded.
New cat for auction. Bidding will begin.
2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000.
Throwing.
The black market is online. The black market is online.
that.
Not a problem. We'll have this done in a jiffy. I just need to locate some spare parts.
New land is available for auction. Bidding will
2,000,
begin at
3,000, 4,000, 7,000, 9,000.
sold.
Scientific colony expanded.
The black market is online. The black market is online.
Not a problem. We'll have this done in a jiffy. I just need to locate some spare parts.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
5,000, 8,000, 12,000, 14,000, 16,000, 18,000, 20,000.
Sold.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
The black market is online.
We're not surprised, just disappointed in you.
The black market is online.
Damn it.
The black market is online.
That's too late.
The black market is online.
Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought. Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
1,000. 5,000. 6,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 10,000. 12,000.
Sold.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
Who are all these new people? I don't know everybody's name yet.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers. Price manipulation begins shortly.
The black market is online.
New pad up for auction. Bidding will begin at
6,000. 8,000. 10,000. 14,000. 18,000.
sold.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers. Price manipulation begins shortly.
That's the power of the shortages in this game.
Yep. And also going to the black market, Cubit actually used 9 items, and Indecision only used 6. I think, you know, Indecision for scientific, sorry. Definitely use the black market, you know, to the best of his abilities.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he made a good effort at it.
Yeah, you don't really see that often that the black market is getting used by other races too much.
Yeah, one thing I definitely didn't like was the early attempted mutiny on the aluminum. When you're against a scavenger, that is a massively high-risk play because he is going to have access to the black market shortly if he doesn't have it already, and that mutiny doesn't cost him all that much more. It's going to be entirely worth it for him to just mutiny it right back. And so I feel like an early mutiny against a scavenger like that is almost certainly going to be wasted, and we saw that that was the case here.
Yep. All right, good game. I think we should move on to game number 2.
Yep. Do we know if we're doing a
best of 3?
Best of 3? Okay. Thank you.
Wait, do you already have host? No.
Nope, not yet.
I'm going back out. Yeah, that was a really fun game, though.
It was interesting.
It went back and forth quite a bit.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about Cubit having moved into that glass for a while. Glass starts off very strong generally when you start making it, but you can rejoin at this point, by the way. It falls off fairly quickly. So it was profitable in the short term, and he managed to just kind of keep bouncing around things, move into those water resources, stay ahead on upgrades. And Indecision, I don't know, maybe too much black market work even, just not quite getting to those upgrades that he needed in order to keep up in production. I'm not sure any of it would have mattered with 2 natural shorts in a row like that on Iron and Chems, but he could have maybe upgraded a bit faster, not gone for those nukes that were a nice attempt at an interesting little play, but not necessarily going to pay off fast enough to matter. We saw those long-term plays for a game that ended very...
Medium levels of water found.
Scientific colony founded.
Medium levels of aluminum found.
Medium levels of carbon found.
High levels of silicon found. High levels of water found.
I like this scavenger.
I've worked with worse. Don't worry, we'll have this outpost off the ground in no time.
Scientific colony expanded.
Really? I'm not so sure about that.
New pack up for auction. Bidding will begin at
2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
sold.
The black market is online.
Not a problem. We'll have this done in a jiffy. I just need to locate some spare parts.
Scientific colony expanded.
The black market is online.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
3,000. 4,000. 5,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 10,000. 12,000. 14,000. 16,000.
Sold.
He is going to do nothing.
The black market is online.
Scientific colony expanded.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
3,000. 4,000. 5,000. 6,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 10,000. 12,000.
Sold.
The black market
Pirates.
is online.
I hate those filthy bandits.
The black market is online.
Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought.
Ow. Damn it.
Your stock is being bought.
I come back into it. What is he doing here? Oh my gosh.
Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought.
It may not be the prettiest looking upgrade, but damn is it efficient. You should be proud of our guys.
The black market is online.
Recap of the auction. Bidding will begin at sold.
The black market is online.
No. No.
Like $70, $80 water at some point, maybe? You can even check. Insane resource graph.
Yeah, Cubit actually sold 23,000 water, and Indczn only sold 3,700.
Yeah.
So
My big
that's,
concern for Cubit, though, how much bigger could that water number have been if he hadn't tried to move into that oxygen fuel before he was ready to? That's my big worry.
Yeah.
That was a lot of carbon and a lot of aluminum going away from Cubit when he could not afford it at all. He suddenly, he scraps his aluminum income, and he's sitting on very low amounts of carbon, just 1.75 a second. Trying to transition your buildings at that point is almost certainly going to not turn out well when you can't upgrade anymore, because those buildings, in a 1v1 in particular, they don't have enough market pressure to sustain you the entire time, especially that early. And we saw that Cubit had to move out of them again later on and try and move into glass furnaces, and it was too many transitions on too few resources that I think killed him this game.
Yeah. Yeah, Indecision, you know, just selling a lot of steel, aluminum, with that aluminum shortage mid-game, you know, selling a lot of glass. Yeah.
Definitely. Steel market partially showing its strength there for sure. Steel market just a little stronger than the carbon market.
And the black market, let's go to that real quick, because Indecision, the only thing that he bought off the black market was that single noob.
Only the one thing. I love it. And so that's another $22,000 swing in Indecision's direction after we've looked at the other resource graphs. So that's kind of a big deal, realistically. I think Cubit made good use of the black market, but once again, he tried to do too many things and couldn't afford them. I think it just sums up that game pretty well.
All right. Let's move on to game number 3.
Yep. There we go. All right. I've got control of the lobby. You're good to join whenever.
All right.
Had to clean up. Somebody else was hanging out in it.
Yeah, we had that when you weren't here yet.
Well, he came back, but I can kick him now, so. Another interesting change going into the next patch that I appreciate is it looks like Steam is going to get notification when a game starts, when that play game button hits. So if the lobby survives, hopefully nobody else will be able to join it. I think that's what I was seeing in the patch notes. So it'll be interesting to see if that holds true.
All right.
Indecision, just having joined. We'll have to see if he's up for too terribly long. Don't want to rush these players too much. The games have been moving along quite nicely this game, so we can afford a minute if they need it. Okay, Cubit says he's ready. So we'll just take him at his word for that. Again, I'm going to figure out what I did with my coffee at my place. I'm doing good today, Mad King. Toby and Kate, the patch is not live yet. I believe the goal was to get it out on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Same thing I heard.
Yeah, don't want to make any kind of promise related to that, but I think that it's
Low levels of aluminum found. High levels of water found. Ooh, a geothermal vent. That will be useful. High levels of carbon found. High levels of silicon found.
Let's get those ships unloaded and see what we can use. This colony isn't going to build itself.
Medium levels of aluminum found. Low levels of iron found. High levels of
Scientific
aluminum
colony
found.
founded.
Not a problem. We'll have this done in a jiffy. I
High
just
levels
need
of
to
iron
locate some
found.
spare parts.
Damn it. Okay.
A new plane is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
1,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 14,000, 18,000, 20,000.
sold.
black market is online.
Scientific colony expanded.
It may not be the prettiest looking upgrade, but damn is it efficient. You should be proud of our guys.
The black market is online.
A new claim is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
5,000, 7,000, 9,000, 10,000, 12,000, 16,000, 20,000, 24,000.
sold.
The black market is online.
Not a problem. We'll have this done in a jiffy. I just need to locate some spare parts.
Scientific colony expanded.
The black market is online.
A new claim is available for auction.
1,000.
Bidding will begin at
6,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 12,000. 16,000. 20,000.
sold.
Auction, what did I do? Oh yeah.
The black market is online. The black market is online. The black market is online.
Our hackers have compromised the trading servers. Price manipulation begins shortly.
Scientific colony expanded.
Yeah, definitely, definitely deserved.
Oh, for
Played
sure.
very well.
Played well. The natural silicon and carbon shorts definitely not hurting. Never going to hurt. I think that was probably a bit of a negative influence on this game. Indecision might have had a chance to come back into it, but there's no way to recover. No way to recover when shorts naturally go into your opponent's favor and their scavenger on top of it. It's just, when you're already behind at that point, there's just not much you can do.
Yeah, it kind of hurts. Yeah, right now, actually, Cubit, he didn't make food all game long. He sold 27,000 in power. I think that makes up for the 20,000 he automatically bought in life support. So that kind of balances out quite nicely. Definitely selling that carbon in the end, making 160,000.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, the most important resource on this whole chart for either player is if we look at Indecision, he sold less than 6,000 in glass that game.
Yeah, and Cubit with that 40,000 sold in glass,
That
yeah.
is a big, big deal.
And Indecision actually going sooner into glass and actually producing more glass early on than Cubit.
Yep.
So that's definitely notable to say.
I think we can see those dynamites definitely paying off at the end of the day. We were questioning them, but I think they worked out. Just not allowing Indecision to ever sell that glass he was making that whole time was a big deal. And it definitely worked out very well.
And
Indecision saying he used the glass probably for farms, but 6,000 when you've been making glass that long, that's still, like, purchasing more glass than you sold at that point is not good when you've committed to 3 glass furnaces during the course of a game.
And actually, also the black market, both players use the black market quite a bit, with Indecision 5 items and Cubit 6 items.
Yeah. Definitely good use of the black market. I think. not so much underground nuking. There were not good tiles to be underground nuking, but we did see an attempted mutiny by Indecision get countered by Cubit. We saw the very standard Goon Squad plays, and just some new claims, and one EMP being bought up to on Indecision's side, and then a couple of dynamites that were actually, I think, pretty important out of Cubit. So,
Yep.
decent black market play, definitely not an overcommittal from either player.
Yep, nice series. Congratulations to Cubit, and also getting fourth in the 32-player bracket, where a lot of good players were in this. Indecision. That's also quite notable to even get into the semifinals. So also congratulations to him.
Oh yeah, a fourth place finish is definitely also very, very, very good.
All right, so this was the very first.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you. This was the very first tournament of Offworld Trading Company. So I, really hope to see more out of this. There is actually a tournament being scheduled in May that I heard of.
That's what I heard.
So